Ever since the SEC filed their complaint with the court, they've been taking losses. For instance, the Government Accountability Office told them they were making up laws. Ripple's won both a judgment and appeal against them. They had to drop personal liability charges against Brad. I want to say Garlic Bread every time because you show me. Brad Garlinghouse. In the Ripple case, Coinbase is probably going to start cleaning their clock soon. Oh, I hope so. I certainly hope so. They're the ones, they're the big guns with the money up there. So hopefully Coinbase can seem like they got some smart people and some good stuff going on. There's a good chance that a judge in the new Kraken case throws it out for double dipping. The library has appealed their ruling based on the other rulings against SEC and so forth. A new bill actually passed the House recently is seeking to eliminate funding for the SEC regarding crypto-related matters. Wow, wouldn't that be cool? What if they just took it and just put it over the CFTC like I was talking about before? That'd be interesting. And this is without objection from usual suspects who are anti-crypto. The list of positive accomplishments against SEC is probably much more greater than that. I just wrote off the top of my head every day that Richard is not. So this is the interesting part, the most interesting part. Every day that Richard is not in court is a day he potentially see more reference points of new case law to use against the SEC. And another day he doesn't have to pay a bunch of attorneys to be in court. I don't know about you, but I'd rather have an attorney armed with a heel to the heel with lots of winning evidence than the other way around. Very interesting. So what I take away from this is, he delaying as a strategy. So delaying as a strategy to be like, okay, the SEC, CFTC, DOJ, all these, the government in general, they're going after crypto right now. They are going after all the people, all the companies, stuff like that. Let's see how that plays out. And let's give it time. There's no reason I need to be like he needs to be in that, in that whole deal. Like, just wait. If you can wait, just wait. And then once the thing settles, maybe you have some new case law. Maybe, well, that didn't happen in this case. Because if he does, everything happens right now, then he's the one, his case, our case here in the Hex community, let's say his case, I guess. That case could be, someone else could benefit. Maybe if all the stuff already went through, maybe, Binance's lawyers and stuff are looking at this big, well, all this stuff or otherwise. They're using it. So instead, the strategy is let everyone else go, and then we'll go once we have all the stuff here. We've already talked about, we got everything, every possible piece of information. Of course, that's betting on the good stuff to come out. That's betting on, hey, they're going to overplay their hand. They're going to lose some cases. New case law is going to be here for us to use. Of course, they start winning a bunch of stuff. That'd be a different story. But hey, yeah, it's funny. The genius billionaire founder seems to have a strategy. Everyone's like screaming, why this stuff? I don't understand. Uncertainty. Dude's got a plan. Very smart. He's got a amazing legal team. People getting stuff done. So that makes sense. And then why? So if he's not streaming, so that's probably makes sense. Why we haven't seen him stream from the castle for such a long time. Maybe he's at his other, I'm sure he's got more than one mansion, right? He's chilling there. Now, will we see him for the Hex conference, January 6th through 9th? I certainly hope so. I certainly hope we'll see him there. That'll be just about a year from the last time we've seen him streaming in general. But that's why. If you're like, oh, why is this bad? Is this showing up? Strategy. I don't know why everyone that's the I talked about the other day. I see all kinds of bad takes all the time. That's one of the ones I see where people are just screaming like, why is he not doing this? Why don't we hurry up and get it over with? It's like, why does anyone think they have a good idea about what he should do? Why wouldn't the guy, the king of crypto, why wouldn't he know and his people know the best thing to do? I've said this before too. If Richard or his team or people or otherwise, if I ever see anything I don't understand, if I'm like, oh, why, that don't make any sense. Why do you do that? My first reaction isn't, well, they need to do the other one. They need to do the opposite. Like, obviously they're wrong. My first reaction is, well, they probably know something I don't know. I'm sure they're more experienced than me. I'm not a professional in whatever they're doing. So like, why would my opinion be relevant and considered? Or, I'm not saying it's not about him always making the right choices, decisions, blah, blah, blah. It's just me assuming I have less information than the guy himself and his team. So like, Why wouldn't he be making this? Why would I expect to always understand every decision he makes when I'm not in the inner circle? I'm not there. I'm not part of the team. I'm not all that stuff.